Right, let's begin in a comfortable seated position, whatever that may look like for you. You can stay cross-legged, you can extend your legs. Just give yourself a bit of that time, space and comfort within the body. So allow yourself to maybe just check in with your body, where it is today. If you're practicing first thing in the morning or later on in the day, just allow yourself to pause and reconnect with the body. Notice what you are feeling, sensing. If there are any parts of the body which feel a tension, perhaps just pause and just notice. Maybe ask yourself, what may be causing the tension? And then if you have not done so already, just close your eyes and start bringing the awareness to your natural breath for now. Try to stay with the inhalation through nose and exhalation out through nose, if possible. And notice the rhythm of the breath, how the breath makes you feel. Notice your chest rising up with each inhale and feel that release with each exhale. And now you have found the space within the body. We are going to find the connection with today's pranayama, and that will be your Nadi Shodhana. So you may want to open your left palm so it's facing the sky, connect your thumb and index finger to create your mudra. We're going to bring our right index finger and middle finger in between our eyebrows, and we're going to bring our thumb and our ring finger on top of our nostrils. So what I would like you to do is to just take both fingers off both nostrils, just to take a deep breath in through both nostrils to prepare, and fully sigh out through your mouth. Now close your left nostril. We're going to keep our right open. Take a deep inhale through your right. 1, 2, 3, 4. We hold at the top. Close your right and then exhale through your left. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now breathe in through the left. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold. Close the left and exhale through the right. 1, 2, 3, 4. Breathe in through right. Hold. Close the nostril. Exhale through your left. Breathe in through your left. Closing your left. Hold. Exhale through your right. Now repeat this breath at 4 cycles, meaning from right to left, left to right, ending always on the right side with the exhalation. Try not to rush through the breath. And if you have done your 4th cycle, slowly release the hand back towards your leg. Take a deep breath in through both nostrils and fully release through your mouth. Give yourself a moment to reset. And if you feel like it starts, slowly open your eyes. Try not to rush. They may feel a little bit heavy. Bring the hands on top of your knees. And slowly let's start bringing the movement into the spine by rocking forward and back, just finding gentle circles into the body. Try not to overthink it, just give yourself that space here where you may pause, you may notice in the body whatever it needs. Change the direction of the circulation when you're ready. And we slowly come into the center. Allow your arms to reach the sky, just awaken the spine. So reach the arms nice and tall and exhale, open into cactus arms. So remember your spine is still nicely extended, chest is open. We go back up. You inhale, reach up to sky. And we exhale, open into cactus arms. We go 2 more like this. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, we open. We go 1 more. Inhale and exhale. Now hold on to the cactus arms. I want you to gently twist towards your left. Doesn't matter how far you go, just allow it to go as far as it can go. And we go back to center. Inhale. And we come to the right. Exhale. Let's do 1 more time. Inhale, come back to center. And we go and twist to the left. Come back to center, inhale, and exhale. Now come back to center, open your arms, so your palms nice and flexed, and we circle into the shoulders. We go 10, 9, 8, doesn't matter which direction, we're going to change it anyway after. We go 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1, we change the direction. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release your arms all the way. Give yourself a shake into the shoulders if you need to. Now, if you are sitting on a block, you can slide it away. If you have a couple of blocks close by, for balancing later on in a practice, feel free to have them close by. Let's come into our tabletop. Keep your knees nicely open, so hip width apart. Spread your fingers nice and wide on your hands. Your spine right now is nice and long. Let's activate the spine. Drop the belly, bring the chest forward. Find your inhale, this is your cow, and exhale, push the ground away, round your back. This is your cat pose. We go again. Inhale, find the extension, neck is nice and long, and exhale, push the ground away, draw the belly button to spine. We go 2 more like this. Inhale, and we exhale. Start adding that Ujjayi breath, finding the contraction at the back of your throat. Inhaling through nose, exhaling out through your nose. Louder it is, better, because you're noticing the breath a bit more. Now slowly find your neutral spine. I want you to spread your fingers nice and wide. We're going to activate our core a little bit. So I want you to tuck your toes and we're going to lift our knees. If they don't want to lift at all, that's absolutely fine. You don't have to lift. So we will hover them off the ground. So push the ground away. And we're going to slowly lift the knees. Push, push, push. And we draw the navel towards the spine. We hold 10, 9, 8. Keep breathing. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Gently release the knees back down towards the earth. Nice. Now we're going to walk the hands to corners of the mat. Let's find the puppy pose. Keep your hips nice and high. Allow the chest and forehead to come down to the earth. Maybe allow your elbows to release towards the ground. If that's not happening, do not worry. Keep them lifted if you need to and if it feels better and comfortable. You always do you. Just try to think about what the body is asking for. Take one more deep breath in and a breath out. When you're ready, push the ground away. Slowly start lifting your forehead and your spine all the way back towards the tabletop. We're going to go into the activation of the core again. Spread your fingers nice and wide. Tuck your toes. Draw the navel towards the spine. We push the ground away with the hands. We lift the knees. We're hovering them off the ground. We hold 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Slowly release gently. Every time we're coming back down to the earth, give yourself a bit of a moment to release the knees. So gently just sway from side to side with your hips, allowing yourself just a bit of that sacral opening. And when you're ready, let's find a stationary. Tuck your toes, push the ground away, send your hips towards your heels and elongate your spine. Find your first downward dog. Slowly start adding a movement into the legs, whatever that may look like for you. You may bend into your knees. You may want to just pedal through your feet. You may want to lift the legs to the sky one at a time. Just awaken the hamstrings slowly. Just keep the breath flowing. That's it. Remember the Hasta Bandha, your hand lock. Grip the fingertips towards the earth to find the balance and find the lightness into your hands. And when you're ready, slowly find a stationary downward dog. Soften your knees. Your heels don't have to ground. Really notice what's happening within the body, creating the V shape, creating the rooftop. So draw the navel to spine, gentle protraction in your shoulder blades. Keep the gaze to the big toes. And just take a deep breath in through your nose. Stick your tongue out and exhale out. Let's do one more time. Inhale. And notice the chest opening with that exhale. Now take the gaze in between your hands. Inhale. Soften into knees, load up. We slowly walk in the feet at the top of our mat, finding our fold, chest to thighs. Soften the knees as much as you need to. Halfway lift, elongate your spine. Send the hips back and exhale, we fold. Uttanasana. Press into your feet and slowly through round it back. Try not to rush. Find a gentle lift, vertebra by vertebra. We're lifting ourselves all the way up into the standing. Finding ourselves into that standing pose, pressing the toes towards the ground. And just notice your toes pressing towards the earth. Nice. Open your arms along the body. Just feel the breath here. Like just close your eyes for a moment. Draw the navel towards the spine. Tuck your tailbone tiny, tiny bit. Lift your kneecaps and just really notice the strength of this pose. Even so that we're standing still, we're noticing our mountain pose, pressing the toes towards the ground, finding the grip like we would with our fingers. Finding the balance. Take a breath in and a breath out. Now when you're ready, reach your arms to sky, we inhale, gentle back bend, bringing the hips forward. Back to center, inhale, find your fold, we exhale. Halfway lift, elongate your spine. And exhale, we fold. Push the ground away, send your left and right into plank. So we're going to slowly warm up with Surya Namaskar. Slowly drop your knees down. Let's find the knees, chest, chin. Pelvic tilt, shoulders over the wrist, chest, chin lowers down. Take an inhale, release the pubic bone. Find your low cobra, open the chest. Push the ground away, tuck your toes. And let's send the hips high, find your downward dog. Breathe in for 1. And exhale 1. Take the gaze in between your hands, load up into your knees. You may want to step, walk, or light hop to front of your mat, find your fold. Halfway lift, inhale, elongate your spine. And exhale, we fold. Press into feet, slowly roll up, reaching the arms to sky, inhale. We go straight in, find your fold, exhale. So keep flowing. Halfway lift, inhale. And exhale, we fold. Push the ground away, step your legs back to plank. Now you can find your knees or toes. Chaturanga, we exhale. Take an inhale, lift the chest, squeeze the sit bones. Exhale, Adho Mukha, downward dog. Breathe in 1. And exhale 1. Take the gaze back to front, inhale. Load up into knees, step, walk, or tiny hop to front, find the fold. Halfway lift, inhale. And exhale, we fold. Press into feet, slowly roll up. Reaching the arms, we go straight into the fold. Do it at your own pace, try not to rush. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, we fold. Now you can bring the lightness into the hands, you can step, walk, or jump into Chaturanga. Take an inhale, lift the chest. And exhale, downward dog. Just breathe in for 1. And exhale 1. Take the gaze in between your hands, load up into the knees. Step, walk, or again tiny hop to front of the mat, find your fold. Halfway lift, you inhale. And exhale, we fold. Press into feet, slowly roll up, reaching the arms to sky. We go straight into the fold, hinging from the hips. Halfway lift, inhale. And exhale, we fold. Now we can stay in a fold, you can take it into a bit of a yogic squat, you can come into that lowering of the sit bones down, make your knees nice and wide, you can stay higher, you can stay wherever it feels comfortable in your body. If you feel that you've got an arm balance in your practice, you want to go for a crow pose, maybe to have a go, feel free. If that's what's not for you, you can maybe just find the mechanics of the pose. Spread the fingers nice and wide, keep shifting forward, pressing your knee in between your elbow and your armpit, and maybe just lift one leg at a time. And then keep shifting, find your grip. Lifting the opposite leg. And maybe when you get the balance, just breathe. Gaze forward, really grip the fingertips towards the mat. We breathe in for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. If you're in a balance, maybe just jump back into your chaturanga. If you're in your squat, step back, find your inhale. And exhale, find your downward dog. Breathe in 1. And exhale 1. Now when you're ready, right leg lifts the sky, 3-legged dog. Bend into the knee, find a split dog. Try to flex your foot here, so your right foot is nice and flexed. Take a breath in. Now extend the leg back to sky. And I want you to keep the leg nice and straight. And we're going to travel the leg forward and maybe tap your right wrist. And lift it back up. Not an easy one. We flex your right foot, push the ground away, really protract, tap towards that right wrist. We go 2 more. Inhale, push, and tap. We go 1 more. extend, travel, and then back to sky, inhale. In between the hands we land, exhale. Now we slowly lift into our high lunge, reaching your arms to sky, bend into that right knee. And I want you to hover your left knee off the ground. So we're going to bend into that left knee and hover it off the ground. Take a breath in, open into cactus arms. And we find a press into the right foot, and we pulsate. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Extend into that left leg, reach your arms to sky, ground your left foot, find your warrior two, bend into your right knee. Nice. Take a breath in, reach your right arm forward, find your side angle, bring your left arm over your head. Just breathe in and breathe out. Take another inhale. You've got always an option to extend your bottom arm. You can use the block. Take one more breath in. And a breath out. Slowly lift yourself back into warrior two. Straighten into your right leg. Flip your right palm and reverse your triangle. Keep the breath flowing. Inhale and exhale. When you're ready, one more deep breath in. And we're going to turn the right toes to the edge of the mat. So turning the foot, and we're going to circle the right arm all the way down. Now, option to soften your knees if you need to, as much as you need to. Bring the hands on top of your ankles, if you can. And just find a breath here. Finding our prasarita, our wide-legged fold. You can really notice if your head is coming a little bit closer to the earth. If you have a block close by, you can always bring the block close to your head. Otherwise, stay higher and just find your breath. You breathe in and breathe out. Take another inhale and exhale. When you're ready, slowly unbind your hands, soften into the knees, travel all the way to front, release your left knee gently down. Nicely done. Take a breath in and exhale, send your hips back, find your half a monkey. So half a split. You can use the blocks for the hands, for elevation if you need it. Now really find the breath here. Inhale, travel back to front. We open the chest and exhale, send your hips back. We go again. Inhale, chest opens. And exhale, we go back. If you want to use your arms, you can reach up, inhale, and send your hips back, exhale. We go one more, inhale, and exhale. Back to front, take a breath in, circle the arms all the way down, tuck your left toes, lift the left knee, and now we're going to shift your weight forward. Find your standing split, extending the left leg to sky. Point your left toes. Really notice it here. Now we're going to add a bit of a pulsation. We're going to press the ground away, lift the chest away from the right eye. You inhale and exhale, come closer to the right eye. We go 3 more. Inhale and we exhale. Last 2. Breathe in and breathe out. Last 1 and exhale. Now find a breath in your standing split. You may want to bring the hands on top of your ankles to challenge the balance. You can just bring one hand on top of the ankle. Whatever works for you. You can keep the blocks close by. Take one more inhale. And with your next exhale, we slowly start releasing the left foot down, and we're going to ground the foot. This is where we pyramid. This is where we find the pyramid pose. So option is to use the block inside or the outside of the foot. Then we rotate towards your right. Take an inhale and maybe reach the right arm to sky. Option is to bring the right arm on your lower back. Remember the elevation with your block. If you have a block close by, flat or high. You can soften the right knee if you need it. Take one more inhale. Really find the rotation of your chest, your spine lengthening. One more inhale. And with your next exhale, maybe the right arm circles all the way down. Soften into your right knee. Send your left leg back. Push the ground away. Right leg lifts the sky. You've got option to either ground the foot or come into three-legged dog vinyasa. You travel, shifting the shoulders over the wrist, descend, exhale. Take an inhale, lift the chest, and exhale, downward dog. Breathe in for one, and exhale one. Take another breath in, and a breath out. Breathe in, and breathe out. Left leg lifts the sky, three-legged dog. Inhale, bend into your left knee, flex your left foot. So we're opening into the hip. Just take a moment here, find your breath in. And a breath out. Extend the leg back to sky. Keep your foot flexed. And we travel trying to tap it towards that left wrist. So try to keep that leg as straight as you can. If it doesn't tap the wrist, doesn't matter. We go inhale. It's the protraction of the shoulder blades. You're really pushing the ground away with your arms. The arms nice and straight. And we go one more. And come back to sky. Inhale. In between hands, we land. Exhale. Push the ground away. Lift your arms. Let's find the high lunge. Hover your right knee off the ground. So bend into that right knee. Open into cactus arms. And we pulsate. 10. Try not to rush. Keep breathing. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Push the ground away. Extend the right leg. Ground your right foot. Find your warrior two. Gaze over your left fingertips. Pressing both feet to the earth. Shift your left arm forward. Find your side angle. Right arm over your head. Open the chest. Option is to extend your left arm. Bring a block below your left arm. But the top arm's nice and active. You breathe in. And breathe out. Take another inhale. And exhale. When you're ready, slowly lift back to warrior two. Flip your left palm and straighten your left leg. Reverse your triangle. C-shape the spine. Just breathe in. And breathe out. Take another inhale. And with your next exhale, turn your left toes to the edge of the mat and circle that left arm all the way. Now I would like you to bring the hands below your sit bones. So it's like your arms travel under your bum. And then maybe you bring the head down. You can keep your fingers gripped towards the mat. You can keep your hands flat. Just breathe through it. You can soften your knees. You can use the block for the head. Just take another deep breath in and a breath out. And whenever you're ready, we slowly start walking the hands back towards the mat. Find your half lift. Soften into the knees. We travel all the way to front, releasing your right knee gently down. Nice. Take a breath in, half a monkey it is. Exhale, we sending the hips back. Try to flex that left foot. Remember the blocks if you need them. Remember your arms if you need to use them. Take an inhale. Exhale, we travel back to half a monkey. 2 more. Breathe in. And breathe out. We go 1 more. Inhale. And exhale. Now slowly travel forward. Inhale. Land your hands. Tuck your right toes. Lift that right knee.
shift your chest forward, come closer to your left thigh, find a standing split. Option is to hold on to your ankle. Remember to find a balance if you want it, if you want a challenge. Take one more breath and let's find a pulsation. Take an inhale. Chest lifts away from the left thigh and exhale, we come closer. And again, inhale. And we exhale. 2 more, breathe in. And breathe out. Last one, inhale. And exhale. Slowly with control, release your right foot down, find the pyramid pose. Again, you can have the block close by. You can use it inside or the outside of your foot. Landing the right hand on top of the block, rotating the chest towards your left. And we may open your left arm. Option is to bring it on top of your lower back, hip. Whatever you need, just press both feet towards the ground. Soften your left knee if you need it. The back leg is nice and active, nice and straight. Breathe in and breathe out. Take one more inhale. And with your next exhale, circle the left arm down. If you need to, just push the block on the side, soften into the left knee, send your right leg back. Push the ground away, left leg steps back, take an inhale, and exhale, we're staying all the way down in a chaturanga. We're going to bend into your left knee and bring it towards the side, so it's going to be like a half a frog. Now bring the hands below your shoulders, and we're going to still lift into the back bend. So take a breath in, and you push the ground away, engage your glutes and lift the chest. And exhale, we lower. We go 3 more. Inhale, lift the chest. And exhale, we lower. Last, you breathe in. So you're still finding the engagement to support your lower back. Last one, take a breath. And exhale, we lower. Extend the leg back to meet right. Push the ground away. And when you're ready, send your hips back to sky. 3, find your downward dog. Elongate the spine. Notice just how hips are high. And take a breath. You inhale. And exhale. Tuck your chin to chest, travel forward. Find your knees or toes, chaturanga. We descend and stay all the way down. Bend into your right knee, bring it to the side. Try to flex your right foot if it's better for you. Take an inhale, lift the chest, and exhale, we lower. We go 3 more. Inhale, and exhale, we lower. 2, breathe in, and breathe out. Last one. And exhale, we lower. Now let's meet the leg again. So bring the right towards your left. Now we're going to try to lift ourselves in a bit of a different way. So I would like you to create a bit of a gap in between your belly and your mat. So your hips would come up. So there's a bit of like a space in between the mat. Bring the hands below your shoulders. So your elbows are close to the side of the body. Take a deep inhale, push up. So you're on your knees. Nice. Tuck the toes, send your hips high, find your downward dog. Just take a breath in and a breath out. Right. We're going to lower onto forearms, find your dolphin. Maybe a little bit differently today. So I want you to press into your forearms, walk your feet close, and then I want you to lift one leg at a time. Really push the ground away with your forearms, release. And then do it with the opposite leg. Point your toes. So you really press into your forearms. It's like you feel like you shift forward tiny bit. And then try to change the leg. That's it, you point your toes. Try not to rush, remember to breathe through it. Don't allow your shoulders to collapse, really press into forearms to notice still the strength in your shoulders. So it's like a shift forward. You shift. And lower. Shift. And lower. We go one more each side. And when you're ready, come into your dolphin. Just take a breath in. Inhale. And exhale. Let's meet back into downward dog. Push the ground away. Breathe in. And breathe out. When we're ready, take a gaze in between your hands. Load up into knees. We're going to step, walk or jump outside of the hands to meet in a squat. Again, you can stay high, you can stay low, whatever you need. Just find a breath, open a chest. Just notice the lengthening in your spine. Take one more breath. And you can stay here, you can stay in a fold or a higher and wider squat. You can come back into arm balance if that's in your practice. Whatever you need, just take it. And if you are in a squat, just find the breath. And if you are still in your squat, we slowly find the breath in. And with the next exhale, maybe bring the hands behind the sit bones, maybe take a seat with the sit bones, whatever you need to meet into your seated pose. Bring your feet close together, knees and hip width apart. Now we're going to find a boat, your Navasana. So lift your chest. And we hold here for 10. Keep breathing. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. We go into extension. Take an inhale. You circle the arms. Exhale, come back. We go 6. Inhale. And exhale, come back. If you don't have enough space, you can always just bring the arms above the head and come back. And again, inhale. And come back. We go 2 more. Keep breathing. 1 more. Inhale. Up. Now we're going to extend and hold. Hold the pose. We hold. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release. Well done. Just take a moment. Find your breath. We're going to bend into our knees. And let's find the extension in your right leg. Find that hamstring stretch. You can always use the belt or strap. Just notice your lower back, nice and grounded. If you feel like extending your left leg, feel free to do so. Just try to use the breath here. Try to avoid your hands being in that knee area. So you're not pressing into that knee joint. Keep the hands wrapped up around your thigh or your calf. And really use the breath to your advantage here. Take another breath in. And with your next exhale, slowly bend into that right knee and invite the knee over the extended left leg, just finding a bit of a twist. And when you're ready, slowly come back to center, realign the spine. Bend into your left knee, release your right foot down. And let's extend the left leg. This may feel a little bit more flexible. Perhaps each side will feel always different. And you've got that option to keep your right knee bent, or you can extend the leg. And just breathe. And with your next exhale, slowly bend into that left knee and bring it slowly over the extended leg, finding the spinal twist. And whenever you're ready, slowly come back to center. Invite both knees to chest, and let's find the happy baby. Just give yourself a nice and gentle sway from side to side, bending into those knees. You can keep the knees close together. You can hold on to toes, your ankles, your shins, whatever feels comfortable. Sometimes people like to use a strap as well to wrap them behind both feet and just holding on to the strap. You do you. And whenever you're ready, slowly find your stationary. Bring the knees back closely to your chest. If there is any other pose you wish to take today, maybe shoulder stand, maybe you feel like going straight into Shavasana, maybe recline butterfly, whatever that is, just find the comfort before you fully settle into your rest pose. And if you have found your rest pose already, just close your eyes, let your shoulders to melt into the mat, let your spine to release. And just slowly start finding the stillness. Start slowly reconnecting to your breath. Notice the rhythm of your breath. Let's allow the connection with our pratyahara, our fifth limb of yoga. Withdrawing from the senses, the outside world, inducing the Zen feeling, calmness, letting everything from the outside world behind and coming into our present moment.
Stop worrying too much about what may come in the future or what has happened in the past. Our seconds tick by too fast to waste on things you can't change or control. Just let it be. Take a deep breath, be in the moment, and just be thankful for where you are at right now. The present is all we really have. Forget about the what ifs and the should could haves. Accept what was and what is. Remember, you have got one life, one opportunity to live. Don't let it slip away while you focus on the wrong things. Just breathe in, breathe out, and make every moment count. Now slowly take a deep breath in through your nose and fully sigh out through your mouth. Take another deep inhale and slowly release. Last deep breath and let go. Start slowly and gently bringing the movement back to the body, your toes, your fingers. Give yourself a smile for being here, being able to practice. Gently turn the head from side to side, massaging the neck. Maybe invite a deep body stretch into the body, reaching the arms over your head. And then when you're ready, hug your knees to chest. Give yourself the biggest hug. Gently sway from side to side. And when it's time, roll onto the right side. And for a moment, just stay. And at this moment, just remind yourself what you are grateful for today. And when it's time, push the ground away and lift the heart all the way back up into a seated position of your choice. Perhaps keep your eyes closed for now. Bring the hands in front of your heart space. Let's honor our practice together with one Om and 3 Shantis to spread the peace within and spread the peace around. If you're joining in, just take a deep breath in to prepare. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Bring the hands in between your eyebrows for kind thoughts, lips for kind words, and your heart for kind actions. I want you to know that you are beautiful, powerful, and strong. There's no space or distance between us. We are all one. Namaste.